Congratulations to your first win in the tournament. Anish, you have created many chessable courses on French, Greenfeld, Sicilian Dragon, or of course Najdorf, which is one of the best courses I have ever went through even outside of chess. How much time does it take you to prepare one of the courses?
Thank you for your compliment. I'm curious when you said outside of chess, like which other courses were close, maybe like the salsa dance course or like, but yes. Okay, no, it was really, I did put in my best work for sure, and the Najdorf course, people really like it, and I'm glad that, sometimes you think like it doesn't make sense to put in all the effort because, like sort of, you can anyway get it done, but I'm glad that somehow people got to appreciate the effort that I put into the course. I think it was actually a really good course. I mean, that aside, what is the question actually?
How much time does it take you to prepare one of these courses?
No, because it was funny, when you asked me this, I thought actually, I'll again forget the question, but I thought actually that, interestingly today I played Classical Sicilian, and actually my opponent Sam Shankland has a good course on that opening as well, so I was thinking you're going to go there. But, I will do it really, really quickly. I think I have a lot of experience annotating games. I started when I was a small kid, annotating for ChessBase. Then I annotated a lot for New in Chess. And to be honest, I can write chess annotations in a state of trance. Like I don't really, it's like, when you, for example, you can ride a bicycle or if you're an experienced car driver, you don't even remember what happened. I write chess annotations in the same way. And they're very good, but it's just sort of so much in my system that I do it effortlessly. And the only thing is that my shoulder aches a bit when I sit like this for like 8 hours a day. And at the end, I have slight shoulder. So when I do chessable courses, I have two issues. I have a bit of a shoulder thing because I type too much. And then I have a bit of a voice thing because I have not a very strong voice. And when I record for hours, I get a bit sore and then my voice starts to disappear. So these are my issues, but it actually is really fast because I don't need to do any preparatory work. I know already, I'm just choosing what to recommend. I already know like the theory. I don't have to analyze basically. I'm mostly just choosing like which line shall I recommend. Okay, I've them all analyzed, and all I do, to be honest, when I make a chessable course, I cut my lines and make them shorter. For Najdorf is one course where I worked extra because I didn't want to give my lines to the course. I wanted to find other lines, and what happened was that I thought I'm not going to show my best line. I will give another line, and the line that I found was better than my own.
Okay.
So then finally, I thought I was given like my Najdorf B, but actually this was my Najdorf A that I gave, and I had to play Najdorf B. So it was kind of funny that that happened. But yeah, it was relatively quick. I think the recording takes a week. Writing the course, it takes. Like the final stretch is maybe like a couple of weeks, but like I like to prepare a bit. Preparation is pretty fast, but yeah, like when you start writing, it's mostly the annotations again. Like the annotations, is writing the text is what takes most time.
Because I wanted to ask you if that puts you under a little bit of a pressure, that it's easier for your opponents to prepare against you.
No, but I mean we have the same. We have the same information. It doesn't disturb me. Like I know that they know, so the information is the same. If they had if they could see my analysis and I didn't know about it, that would be different. But now I know what they can see, I know what they cannot see, and it's fair. And I think actually I noticed a lot of my opponents at the top level, they are too arrogant to buy my courses. But just everybody below that, especially in the range of 2200 to 2600, in that range, everybody has my course, I think, or some other courses as well. I think if you look nowadays at the games played, it's not only mine, but like people are following courses all the time. And I can almost guess. Sometimes I see that the guy plays something, and I think, okay, this must be that course. And then I open it's that course. So it's kind of funny.
I'm on the level like 2200, and many of my opponents, it's like, oh, that was in the Anish course, so I played it. So it's, I think, really spread worldwide.
Yeah, they are trying to also make it accessible to lower level players, and a lot of lower level players buy it, they say, but this is not the audience I'm aiming at. And but they still enjoy it, of course. And okay, the thing is, there is not like you cannot be too weak to hear or see good chess. Yeah, like it's not like you can't be like. Everybody is strong enough to see the arrow with the bishop. Yeah. So there is no limit. But of course, the main audience probably is the guys who are like who are good, and for them it's also really useful, because if you're a really beginner, it's very nice. Of course, you follow my course, you're happy, maybe you even win, but you didn't win because of my course. You won because one of your blunders. I mean, we all know that, yeah. Games are decided at lower level just by blunders, massive blunders, even at high level. But at least sometimes opening plays some role. Like today in my game, there was opening, like the trend of the game carried through from the opening, at least. I mean, yesterday not, but today it did. But at a lower level, yeah, it's still nice to follow openings. And when I was also a kid, I was weak, but I still tried to play like Kasparov and Fischer, my heroes. And I had some games where I had the game almost like a game of Kasparov, almost like a game of Fischer. I was 2100, so the games were not as good, but there were some similar ideas, so I was happy.
So you think that the work on those courses didn't help you at today's game at all? Because it was you, I think, after the opening that was mainly pushing for the advantage.
Yeah, today you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think today it was worked out well. I think he did the course, right? So he knows everything, but I think that he wasn't prepared for today, and he might have started to improvise, which is quite crazy, because he knows like hundreds of lines, and he decided to do one he doesn't know because he knows that then I also don't know it, which was interesting. But I knew the ideas. I knew what he did. It's not supposed to be very good. I knew that I can push this d5, and my position was easy to play. I don't know if I played well, but I think I played better than my opponent.
Did rook d5 caught you by surprise?
No, I saw that it's there. I had some easy backup that okay, I could go rook b3 and without any calculation ed rook e8, and which is maybe better than what I did. I don't know. So no, I saw the move. The only question was whether I'm winning after that or I'm just much better. And I feel that probably I made the wrong choice. I could go knight d5 or e5. I think I made the wrong choice, but I couldn't calculate the win to the very end in the other line, which is probably better because it looks like I'm almost winning. Yeah, it was quite stupid. The other line basically looks like I'm probably winning by force. So probably there was some forced win. I was calculating this rook e8, queen a3, d4, takes, knight b5, d3 even I saw, and then probably that's not queen c5 or queen d6. I must be losing, but then I decided, okay, I have more time. I can go for the other position, which is really, really pleasant. Practically, I thought what happens in the game will happen. I'll probably win it. But yeah, maybe it was objectively probably a wrong decision, but it worked out, so it's fine.
I think that the engine suggested that the rook b3 and bishop f5 was the best continuation for you, but I'm not sure. Like after
earlier,
that,
earlier, I guess. But after rook bishop f5, was it winning for black or just?
I think it was like around 1.3 for you.
Yeah, 1.3 is the kind of evaluation at the edge. But before that, I don't know. The other thing is it more or less. And I was also not sure if this is like so much, because I thought it could also be that, let's say it's like minus 0.7 or something, where it's like more in the drawing margin. But the thing is that when it's also known that when you have opposite color bishops, the side that attacks has advantage. So I thought, okay, I have a safe king. I'll collect maybe the g pawn also, and yeah, my king is much safer. And usually you're supposed to, it's also impossible to defend for him. I mean, I just thought back to my game yesterday when I had little time, and I remembered, like, when you are in such a terrible position, when you have a lot of time, maybe you can defend, because then you can calm yourself down, you can calculate everything, and almost everything loses in these positions. But maybe there is a one move that doesn't lose completely, and these moves are really hard to find when you have no time, and you almost don't feel motivation to find them, because you just know you can't. It's just too difficult. So I think the combination of having no time was fatal for him.
And how do you feel about your performance so far after 8 rounds? There is 1 win, 1 loss.
Well, of course, it's not what I was hoping for. Of course, I was hoping I'll come here and dominate and win everything. But after yesterday, I'm happy with today. It's really, really difficult because all these players are very good. It's strange, you know, like I feel like people I play are underrated, but maybe I'm overrated. I don't know anymore what's going on, because everybody's getting stronger, you know, better prepared. I'm also trying to get stronger, of course, but yeah, I mean, everybody's better prepared. Some people are very young, you know, like this girl, he's almost new to the scene. Some are they're old, like older, like Shankland or Taiwan or Navarra even, but they still are professionals, so they keep working on chess as well. So they also keep improving. So it's and it's, yeah, there's so much theory. It's sometimes difficult to guess, and it's not so easy to beat these players. They're so strong that if you don't get advantage from the opening, or not advantage, but some initiative from the opening, don't put any pressure, they might not make big mistakes, because they're good players. And I'm usually trying to get some initiative in the opening at least. And this nowadays, it's hard. Sometimes I manage, I get lucky. Like yesterday, actually, I got nice position from the opening. Sometimes I don't. Like against Navarra, I played a line, which was very interesting, but he just, for some reason, knew the whole line. And by the time he had to think, position was already good, and then he played well. So yeah, it's a bit difficult. So I understand that my result is normal. But of course, I still was hoping for more. It could be that, let's say, I play a game like this, today, in 2 other days, and I would have much more points. But it's okay. Tomorrow is last round. Let's see what it brings.
Okay. And how is it possible that so many young players are in the top 50 now? It's I don't know, 10 or 15 players under 20 years of age. Is it easier for them to get better fast?
Well, first, yeah, I think there are a few factors. Yeah, first of all, the fact that the computer shows good lines is huge, because when I was a kid, I had to dig through the bad lines. So I thought I had, opening preparation. Then I went to my trainer, who was stronger than me. He pointed out obvious mistakes in my preparation, which computer didn't see. But then when I worked with my trainer and we played against Vishy Anand, Vishy Anand pointed out other mistakes in my preparation. And this is not only preparation, it's also your understanding of chess. You think that these positions are good because your computer said. But now computers is correct. So if computer says the position is bad, it's bad. Computer says the position is good, it's good. And I guess you learn faster, this way. And okay, I also learned from that. So I'm also, obviously, I'm sure I'm improving a lot. I'm sure I'm much stronger now than 10 years ago in terms of objective strength. Mm-hmm. But I'm not playing with people from 10 years ago. I'm playing from people today. So I think just the level of everybody is going up. I think my level is going up very much, but also everybody else. And young players are coming because also they are very motivated, because I think in many countries chess is very much supported. It's being promoted. They see, so many heroes. They're motivated. Like, for example, especially in India, you see, the winners getting awards and Gukesh getting so much money. I'm sure the parents seeing, how much of a success Gukesh is attaining, they want their children also to play chess, and everybody is motivated, and so many great players. And even the older players like Ravind, they're also motivated, and they've also started working much more. I saw some games of Ravind 2 years ago. There was one game. He played the opening so bad, and then I saw his rating was 26-30. So he was a different player 2 years ago, and now is a different player. He no longer plays these bad positions as he played before. So I think it's good, it's normal. But if for me, who was, let's say, at the top with very few people, I have to get used to that, accept that. It's competition is much more now, but it's okay, because I don't, I don't think I have to beat everyone right away, but I want to also be competitive. I want to be one of these other people who is very good, and I'm working hard, but everybody else is working hard too.
And we wish you good luck of that. Last question. Anish, you are now very well seasoned professional player. Do you still get nervous during the games, or are you calm?
Yeah, no, you have to. I think you have to get nervous. I tried one tournament, which is interesting. It was World Cup. I thought my previous World Cups, I was too nervous always, because the World Cup is a tournament with a lot of pressure, really a lot of pressure on you. And I thought I'm going to draw the lesson, and I did really well to relax myself. I did everything between games to fully relax. I was prepared, but I was relaxed. And then in a rapid game with Nodrbek, there came a tense, important moment, and I had not much time, and something was happening on the board, and it was and I couldn't tense myself. Like I was relaxed, and I couldn't tense, and I see I have little time, and I just didn't have time to get into the fighting mode, and I lost the game. And I got knocked out by Nodrbek Absatorov, who was still very young, so I should have beaten him at the time. He was still young. He was not as strong as now. And then I realized in that moment that, just relaxing is not the way. You need some tension, not too much, not too little, some healthy balance. Because also, on adrenaline, you play better. You also feel better. For example, if adrenaline is gone, I'll be too tired. I know that. I'm giving a lot of energy during tournaments. I'm preparing really hard, playing really hard, and if I wouldn't have the adrenaline and the tension and the nervousness, I would not have the energy. So I think it's good to have some.
I think it's very interesting opinion, because when I saw the analysis of Nodirbek Jakuboev against Joachim Nemec, Nodirbek was saying to Joachim that he's so nervous during the game and that it doesn't help him at all. So
yeah, I mean, okay, there is a limit. You should not be visibly nervous, first of all. That's also bad because it gives opponent confidence. No, of course, being nervous is bad, but I mean, there is another extreme as well, and I've experienced it. Like for me, I think I have a fine, I'm okay. I've now, through my experience, I think I sort of feel the decent state of my nervousness, but I have other problems than nerves. Like my nerves are okay, but okay, I have other issues as well, you know. I mean, you need to prepare, you need to calculate, you need to understand things, so it's not only nerves, but I think my nerves are okay.
Okay, Anish, thank you for the interview and good luck in the last round.
Thank you.